lot of people, the biggest concern about Travis Hunter going to Jackson State would be him being 160 and playing cornerback. It wouldn't have been much of a problem at wide receiver, just because he's just that good. But at cornerback, it caused concern for a lot of people. They wondered, how is he going to be able to compete with these bigger receivers, these college grown men body receivers at 160? Well, Travis Hunter has gotten bigger. See, I was on my phone and one of my good friends, you know who you are, he sent me a video of Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders and Deion Jr. They were in SMU's practice facility working out as all players do in the offseason. And, I looked at it, and it wasn't until I noticed he said, hey, Travis has gotten bigger, till I went back to the video and I realized, oh, he did. At the end of the video, you could clearly see Travis looking bulkier than what he first did when he first announced his commitment to Jackson State. Now, if you are a Jackson State fan, you're ecstatic for this. You're very excited to see this. Why? Because you wanted this to happen. Nothing but good can come from this, right? You see, because we know the generational talent that Travis is. We know this. We know that he can cover. We know that he has great ball skills, catching traffic. He's a true man corner. But what you were concerned with was that 160-pound frame that he had, that light frame going up against those bigger bodied receivers, was he going to be able to get all the momentum that he needed when it's time to press up on the corner, when it's time to get a little physical? Was he going to be able to do so consistently because of that 160-pound frame? Now you don't have to worry about that, because at the end of the video, I'm going to let you see what
y'all already knew that.
We got bang eights. Bang eight.
We got big Travis out here.
You heard me, big Travis.
Big Travis.
Ain't no more, man.
Sheesh.
I was 165. I'm 180 now, man. Can't tell.
That's right. 180. From 160 to 180. Since January. Now, the season is in September. The season is in September. He still has a way to go. He ain't done yet. Now that he's got that weight on him and he's looking bigger and he's looking stronger, you can most definitely rest assured that it's gonna be up for Travis next season. We saw it in the spring game, right? But it's gonna be up for him. It is going to be up for him next season, and he is going to be a sight to watch, right? Now, someone inside the program told me that he's exactly at 187. 187. So 27 pounds, to be honest. That's what he added since January. Man, this is just, he's going to hit 190, clearly, if the season doesn't start until September, but this is going to be very fun to watch, because now, you don't have to worry as much about him pressing up on these corners, right? You don't have to worry about him being a press corner, because now his weight allows him to get a little bit more physical with these receivers. It does. And let's be honest. A lot of these receivers in the SWAC, well, most of them anyway, most of them are around that 190, 195 pound range. So Travis, being, what he is now and what he's going to continue to be by the time the season starts, he's going to be right in that area. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for him anymore. Like, we should be good on that front. Now, with the exception of a few receivers who are pushing 210, 220, a couple of them who have signed to Alabama A&M, they in that range. We'll see with that, right? But that's where scheming comes in, and coaching. But overall, this is a great thing for Travis. I'm excited at the fact that he is bigger now. We've seen what he was able to do versus his own teammates in the best receiving corps, one of the best receiving corps in the FCS, right? In practice, we've seen what he's able to do, right? And how good he's been doing against them. Now, with this added weight, he becomes better. He can do a lot more. He can be a lot more physical. And now you don't have to worry about injuries as much. Knock on wood, because I don't want to jinx him. Now you don't have to worry about that as much, because he's not as light. He got more muscle to him. So you guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section about this news. For those of you who didn't know, if you already knew he got bigger, kudos to you. All right, this is for people who didn't. But with that being said, you're watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe. I'm out.